guys, I'm here. Today I'm doing the Eureka Math Grade 5 Module 2, Lesson 26 homework. So let's get started. Number 1, create two whole number division problems that have a quotient of 9 and a remainder of 5. Justify which is greater using decimal division. Alright, so let's see. Right now we can pick any number, but it just has to be bigger than 5. So let's see. The first number, let's pick 6, because why not 6? So first thing we need to do, if we want a quotient of 9, we need to do 6 times 9. Do that over here. Times 9, which is 64. Not 54. But now if we want to have a remainder of 5, then we have to add 5 to 54, which will give us 59. Because this way, when we divide 59 by 6, we should get 9 and a remainder of 5. So let's do our division problem. 59 divided by 6. 6 goes 0 times into 5, and 59, 6 goes 9 times. 6 times 9 is 54, so 59 minus 54, that's 5 left over. So we have 9 remainder 5. Quotient of 9 and remainder of 5. And now our next division problem, we can choose another number. Let's see, we can choose maybe 8. 8 times 9 is 72, plus 5, because we need a remainder of 5, that'd be 77. So we do the division, 77 divided by 8. 8 goes 0 times into 7, but if we look at 77, it goes 9 times. So 8 times 9 is 72. So 77 minus 72, that's 5 left over. 8 can't go into 5, so we have 9 remainder 5. But now it says justify which is greater using decimal division. So decimal division is basically when we have nothing left to divide because we have a remainder now. Instead of writing the remainder, like this one, where we had 59 divided by 6, after we got back to 5. 6 can't go into 5. So instead of writing a remainder, we put in a decimal point. And then we add a 0 at the end. So we add a 0, we bring a 0 down. So now we have 50. And 6, we know goes 8 times, because 50 minus 48, that's 2 left over. And then after that, 6 can't go into 2, so we add in another 0. See, 6 goes 3 times. 6 times 3, 18. So 20 minus 18 is 2 left over. So now what we have here is a repeating decimal. So we keep on going 9.8 through forever because we're back to 2. So when we're back to 2 again, we know it's repeating, so we don't have to go on. So our answer over here, we know it's 9.8 and some 3. But now let's check this one. So now we're at 5. Instead of writing remainder 5, we can keep going on. So we add a decimal point, we bring a 0 and bring it down. 8 goes 6 times into 50, because 15 minus 48 was 2 left over. Alright, and now we bring in another 0, because 8 can't go into 2, but 20, it can go 2 times, minus 16, it's 4 left over, so we bring in another 0, 8 goes 5 times into 40, minus 40 is 0. So we have 9.625. So just by comparing the digits, we have a 9, in our 10th place, we have an 8, we have a 6. 8 is bigger than 6, so that means this division problem is greater. So this one, you can write 9.83 is greater than 9.625. Alright, now number 2, divide, then check your work with multiplication. Alright, so A, we have 75.9 divided by 22. So first we look at the 75. 22 can go 3 times, and that will be 66. 75 minus 66, that'd be 66, that'd be 9. So now, we also put a decimal point, we bring our decimal point up, so it should all line up. So now we have a 9, 22 can't go into 9, so now we bring down our 9 over here. 22 can go 4 times, that's 88, and that's 11. So now we make another 0, and we don't have to write another decimal point here since we already have one. So we bring our 0 down. Let's see, 110. We know 22 times 4 is 88. So 88, if we add another 22 to that, that's 22 times 5. So it can go 5 times into 110, which is 110 itself. So we have 0 left over. So that means we're done. 3.45 would be our answer. And check with multiplication, 3.45 times 22. 5 times 2 is 10. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. Add a 0, 5 times 2 is 10. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 3 times 2 is 6. If we add that all together, and we bring our decimal point down, 75.9. So our answer matches up. That means our quotient is correct. Alright, now let's look at B. 97.28 divided by 19. So 19 goes how many times into 97? Let's see, 19 times 6. No, 19 times 5. That can go. So 19 times 5 would be 95. 97 minus 95 is 2 left over. Now, also our decimal point over here. Bring down the 2. 19 goes 1 time into 22. It's 3 left over. And now bring down the 8. 19 goes 2 times into 38. 0. So our answer should be 5.12. Let's check with multiplication. 2 times 9 is 18. 1 times 9 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 1 is 46. 0, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 5 is 5. Now we add. Bring decimal point down, 97.28, so our quotient is correct. Now we look at C. 77.14 divided by 38. And move our decimal point up because it should line up. See, 38 goes 2 times into 77. That would be 76. So 1 left over. Bring down the 1. 38 can't go into 11, so that would be 0. And now bring down the 4. 38, how many times can go into 114? Let's see, 3 times? Yeah. So it can go 3 times. It's minus 114, 0 left over. So our quotient or our answer should be 2.03. So let's check. 3 times 8 is 24. 0 times 8 is 0, plus 2 is 2. And 2 times 8 is 16. 0. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 0 is 0. And 3 times 2 is 6. Now we add. Bring the decimal point down. 77.14. So our quotient is correct. Alright, D, 12.18 divided by 29. 29 can't go into 12, so bring our decimal point up. That's 0. So now we look at 121. 29 can go, let's see, maybe 4 times to 121. So 29 times 4 is 116. And 121 minus 116, that should be 5. So now 29 can't go into 5, so we bring down the 8. 29 can go 2 times into 58. Minus 58 is 0. So 0.42, let's check, times 29. I can just ignore the 0 actually. 2 times 9 is 18. 4 times 9 is 36, plus 1 is 37. 0, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. Then we add. Bring the decimal point down, 12.18, so our answer matches up. So our quotient is correct. Alright, next page. A, we have 97.58 divided by 34. So first we look at 97. 34 can go 2 times. And that will be 68. 97 minus 68 is 29. Also, our decimal point should be here. 34 can't go into 29, so bring down the 5. 34 goes, let's see, I think 8 times. Yeah, that'd be 272. 295 minus 272, that's 23. Now bring down the final 8. Let's see, 34 can go maybe 9 times. Let's see, maybe 7 times. I think, yeah, 7 times. Minus 238, 0 left over. So 2.87 is our quotient times 34. Let's double check. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 2 is 34. And 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Now we add a 0. 7 times 3 is 21. Times 3 is 24, plus 2 is 26. And 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Now we add. Bring the decimal point down. 97.58, so our quotient is correct. Alright, B, 55.35 divided by 45. So 45 goes once into 55. There's 10 left over. Bring down the 3. 45 goes 2 times. So that's minus 90. 3 minus 90, that's 13. Now bring down the final 5. 45 goes 3 times. Minus 135, 0. So our answer should be 1.23 times 45. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11. And 1 times 5 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Add a 0. 3 times 4 is 12, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 1 times 4 is 4. Now we add. Bring down the decimal point, 55.35, so that means our quotient is correct. Alright, now number 4. Use the equations on the left to solve the problems on the right. Explain how you decided where to place the decimal in the quotient. So A, we have 520.3 divided by 43, so that's 12.1. Now over here, 52.03 divided by 43. So notice how our divisor is the same, 43, nothing changed, but our dividend only changed it was 10 times less. Alright, so let's think about this. If originally we had 520.3 divided by 43, so now we have a dividend that is 10 times less than before, but still divided into the same amount of groups, an equal amount of groups. So we are dividing this number by 43, but now that number, the total that we're dividing into groups is 10 times less, then our quotient, the size of each group, should also be 10 times less. So that means 12 should be 10 times less. Then we move the decimal point 1 time to the left, so that'd be 1.21. And if you think about that, that's around 1, and 43 times 1 is around 43, and 52 is around the same as 43, so our answer makes sense. And we get 10 times less than before, because is 10 times less. Alright, and now we have B. Okay. 19.08 divided by 36 equals 0.53. Now we have 190.8 divided by 36. So notice how, again, our divisor stayed the same, but our dividend, 19.08, to 190.8. So our decimal point went 1 time to the right, so it became 10 times greater. Okay, now let's think. So if we originally divide this number into 36 groups and got 0.53, that number is bigger now, so we have a bigger portion to divide among 36 groups, then the size of each group should also be 10 times more, because the total to divide among was 10 times more. So 0.53, 10 times more, that would just be 5.3. So we can write 10 times greater than before, because 19.08 became 10 times greater. Alright, now number 5. You can look up information on the world's tallest buildings at this website. I guess, I don't know. Aeon, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Century, I don't know, center thing in Chicago, Illinois is one of the world's tallest buildings. Built in 1973, it is 1,136 feet high and has 80 stories. If each story is of equal height, how tall is each story? So we have 1,136 divided by 80. So make this a bit easier. We can do 1,000. You guys don't have to do this, but I think I'm going to do 1,136 divided by 8 instead. At the end, we can change our quotient. Divide by 8 instead. Divide by 8, and at the end, we can divide our quotient by 10. Alright, so let's divide. 8 goes 0 times into 1, so 11. 8 goes 1 time into 11. There's 3 left over. Bring down the 3. It goes 4 times to 32, 33. It's 1 left over. And bring down the 6. It goes 2 times into 16. 0. So our answer should be 142. But since we only divide by 8, we still have to divide this by 10. That would give us 14.2. So that means each story is 14.2 feet tall. Oh, and we forgot to check our work. 14.2 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 is 33. And 1 times 8 is 8 plus 3 is 11. We don't have to bring down our decimal point. If we bring it down, then we times 10 again. That's 1,136. So our answer is correct. Alright, B. We have Burj Al Arab Hotel, another one of the world's tallest buildings, was finished in 1999. Located in Dubai, it is 1,053 feet high with 60 stories. If each floor is the same height, how much taller or shorter is each floor than the height of the floors in the Aeon Center? Alright, so now we have 1,053 divided by 60 stories. So we can divide by 60, divide by 6, and then divide by 10 then. Let's divide. Six goes one time into 10, 4 left over. Bring down the 5, 6 goes 7 times into 45. And now bring down the 3, 6 goes 5 times into 33. Alright, so now we have a remainder of 3, so we can keep dividing. So add a decimal point, bring down a 0, 6 goes 5 times. So 175.5, now we divide by 10, that would be 17.55. So that means each floor in our hotel, is greater than each floor in the Aeon Center. But now it says how much taller or shorter is the height of each floors. So 17.55 minus 14.2. 5 minus 0 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 7 minus 4 is 3, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So it should be 3.35. I can write, box it, I can write. Right, the hotel is taller on each floor than the Aeon Center. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helps. And please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps on my channel. See you guys next time. Bye!